Right guys, Mark Crossfield here. We got Big Bertha Alpha 815 driver here. This is the maybe more friendly out of the 815 range because you've got the double black diamond as well, different kind of head shape. Let's give this one a hit. Let's talk about some of the features. We've got our Titleist Pro V1X balls and the GC2 on the floor. We're going to give you some real ball data on this club. Let's see what actually it really does and if it could help you play some better golf. Let's get stuck in. Right guys, Big Bertha Alpha 815 driver. A lot of drivers coming from Callaway, haven't there been? Hard to keep up a little bit. So this is the latest offering. We've got gravity core on the bottom. I love gravity core, so it's a weight that goes up through the middle of the club. You know, it's a great innovation, to be honest. No one else has done it, so you can move the CG higher and lower to try and affect ball numbers. You're only really going to dial that in by 200 or 300 revs. That's not going to change your 4,000 down to a 2,000 spin rate if you're suffering from spin, but it might allow you to shave a few revs off, subject to if you have the weight high or low. You've got weights in the heel and the toe to try and maybe affect some release patterns of the club, subject to what you do pulling on it on the other end. You get the changeable neck that allows you to dial in lofts and lies to try and dial in shot shape and launches included with spin as well. We've got the arm moto technology on this, which kind of strengthens the club in certain areas and allows them then to make the face really thin in other areas, save weight, move CGs and maximize distance. It's all those kind of combination of words that these companies all use, but arm moto is something Callaway are very, very proud of, and I'm sure if I was an engineer it might be something I would be proud of, but I'm not. So it just looks like some lines on the bottom. But we're going to give it a hit and see actually how it feels. I mean, when I first put it down by a ball, if I had a ball there, it's a nice, big, friendly shape. It's a 460 head, I'm pretty sure. I've actually looked at the numbers. But it certainly presents nice and large down by the ball, which is going to be why it's called the more kind of game improvement option. But anyone could play this club because I think you could spec it up to any means you need to get whatever numbers you want out of it. So we're going to give it a hit and then we'll show you some real numbers at the end. Obviously, this is more video just to show you kind of what it feels and looks like. The numbers are there for you at the end to maybe see that all these clubs kind of go about the same and have done for a while. So maybe don't look for it for distance. Let's give it a hit, see what it feels like. Here we go. It looks great down by the ball, sits nice and square. I love the little Callaway V line. I think it's got a forged composite head, again saving weight to move it into the right places. See how it feels. Okay, it's a louder acoustic than its double diamond. That was a louder ping, which doesn't offend me. I think some people like that and some people don't. To be honest with you, for me, this is a funny one. It's more to do with the driver and what I expect the sound of it to make. So the bigger one, I would almost expect it to have a louder acoustic. I don't know if it was just that shot, but that definitely sounded louder than the other one I've hit. Let's give it another hit. That's a great flight. It is a bit louder. Definitely a bigger ting off that. That's a great flight on that. I'm looking forward to seeing the numbers on this one as well. I mean, I think Callaway do have in 815 some fantastic product which I think will appeal to a lot of people. It's got a lot of Callaway's traditions, but it's also got some great new innovations. That is a great looking club down by the ball. Really does sit nice, and it's a lovely shaped head. I'm going to show you some real ball numbers in a minute. I'm looking forward to seeing what it actually does. Feel and appearance of this, yeah, I'm liking it. Again, loving that flight. Like I say, I don't mind the sound on that. I was expecting this club maybe to make a bigger sound. Gravity core I love. Weights in the heel and toe I think is going to do limited for you. Like gravity core is going to do limited things for you as well. But it will just give a fitter a few more options in a fit to try and shave some numbers off if your strike patterns and what have you are in the right place. I like the dialing necks. Again, it gives that fitter more options. That's a pretty good looking club. Let's look at the numbers and see if it actually does what it's meant to do. Right guys, numbers time. I've come inside to do numbers because it's pretty cold out there today in December here in the UK. So we're going to go Callaway 815 Big Bertha Alpha. It's getting out there at 259 for me, carry. Topping out on 265, bottoming down at, where are we, lowest one, 252. So strike is doing that for me. You'll see the 265 is 2,000 revs. The 252 goes up to shot 5 there. 29 revs. I've done a bigger sample rate here because I get a few comments saying, oh, you can't just test it on 3 shots. Well, they're free pretty, those numbers are pretty much the same as if I test it on free or not, actually. All that this is including now is maybe a few more of my mishits, where maybe if I don't include those, you get a feeling of what it feels like if you hit that club out the middle. Because if we're just going to talk about mishits, none of these clubs are going to do anything for you. The quality of the hits going to far outweigh what any of the clubs can do. I mean, I'm going up 900 revs, am I? Yeah, 900 revs just about from shot 5 to shot 1, purely on where I'm striking that ball on the face. Shot 5, I imagine, would be maybe heel and low. If I have a look. Heel and middle. Shot 1, which was the lowest spinning one. High and toe. We're talking millimetres difference in strike is creating 900 revs difference in spin. So that club is producing good numbers, 2.5 average spin, 45 peak height, launching at 19 degrees. So I've got it launching up quite nice and high, but I think I did catch a lot of these. Yeah, averaging 5 millimetres high on the face. So I've got quite a few hitting up the face, which was giving me some nice low spin numbers, as well as giving me some decent distances on some of them. 267 out there as well. That's a big hit for me. So good numbers there on Big Bertha 815. It's user friendly. There's a lower spinning option out there in the double D, the double diamond, black diamond. But I think for somebody who wants a driver that's going to be pretty user friendly, got the Callaway branding, got all the Callaway kind of gizmos on it, 'cause there's a lot on Callaway clubs at the moment. That'll be a good club for lots of people's golf bags. Performing well, performing very much in the realms of many other drivers. Like I keep saying, they all do go similar distance, subject to my strike, as you can see on those 10 shots. Dispersion is all me, guys. And people say, oh, the dispersion's good. The dispersion on that is good because I was delivering the face well to the path and striking it okay. That dispersion is, I'm not going to ever credit a golf club really with dispersion particularly. I'm going to credit myself with that one. And you should also for yourselves in your testing. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope that helps. Post comments down below. What do you think of those numbers? What do you think of that club? Is it that one that you love? Are you going to try the double black diamond 815 Alpha? Callaway releasing a lot of clubs. Thoughts on that as well? I'd love to hear what you got to say. Speak to you soon. So if you like what's going on here, don't be afraid to subscribe to the channel. Also thumbs up the video, post comments. Love to hear what you guys got to say. Let's keep it social. The more we talk, the more we share, the easier this game will get for everybody. So if you want to find me on Facebook here, you can find me on Facebook. If you want to tweet me, find me on Twitter here as well. Just follow the links, all in the description. Come and join the show. Get active, get involved, get playing some better golf. Thanks for watching.